22-year-old female here with my first child. My husband, who is 21, and I both work and can't afford daycare, so my grandmother-in-law, who we'll call Mary, watches our 5-month-old daughter at our apartment while we're both at work. I have never been worried about Mary babysitting our daughter while we're at work, given that I only work less than 5 minutes from home, and she watches her no more than 6 hours out of the day. Today, as I was pumping in the office at work, I decided to check on the baby through an app on my phone that connects to cameras that my husband and I have set up in the house. As I opened it, I could hear our baby crying in the swing. Curious, I left the app open on my phone. My daughter was in the swing in the living room, crying her little heart out. As I watched, I see Mary continuously getting up and aggressively shoving the pacifier back into my daughter's mouth. She would spit it out, then cry a bit. This is her way of getting attention. She just wants to be held. Mary seemed to be getting fed up yelling at her to quit spitting it out, and if you stopped spitting it out, you wouldn't be crying, would you? I could feel myself becoming angry. There is no need for that kind of hostility towards a child, especially a 5-month-old baby. It wasn't until I saw her shove it back into her mouth again, telling her to suck on that and shut up, that I realized she wasn't attempting to calm her down or anything. She just kept her in the swing and would go sit down to watch TV. Then I see her adjust the speed of the swing my daughter is in to go faster and begin to mock her cries. My blood was boiling at this point, as my daughter hasn't really been crying unless she has a need that's not being met lately. Things took an ugly turn as I hear her yell after my daughter spit her pacifier out once more. "Keep that mother effer in your mouth before I smack you." I was in shock and genuinely baffled that someone could just speak to a baby that way. Are the curse words really necessary? I haven't said a word about it to her yet, and I'm not exactly sure how to go about it. I can barely stand to look at her without almost losing my cool. I saved the video and showed it to my husband, who shrugged it off, saying parenting was different in her time, and he doesn't think she did anything wrong. I asked him to speak with her, as we have no other babysitting option, but he refuses. He thinks I'm overreacting and that it's just part of my postpartum depression. I was raised in a family where we discussed issues, we didn't yell, and was overall loving. I couldn't imagine being yelled at, cursed at, and threatened. He feels this will help our daughter prepare for the real world and is better than being coddled like I was. How should I handle this situation? AITA. Please like and subscribe to hear more.